Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for this one because in this video, we are discussing thought transmission. How to speak to someone telepathically. Is it even a thing? Can you actually do it? Is it just woo-woo? How do you do it if it's true? Let's get into all of that. So from my personal experience, I've tested this thousands of times, and not only have I been able to have someone say what I want them to say verbatim, I have been able to have them wear certain clothes, have them look a certain way, it goes much further. You can get way more specific than just having them say something to you. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to talk about speaking telepathically. So I invite you to think about some times in your life where you have unconsciously been doing this, because 99.999% of us have been doing this unconsciously. It's when you hold a conversation in your head and you're talking to someone and you're going back and forth. Sometimes we tend to do this when we're having arguments with people, whether it be a boss, a coworker, a friend, a family member. Sometimes we'll go back and forth and try to explain ourselves or like justify, right? So this is a prime example of a mental conversation that you would be having with someone. On a more positive note, let's say you're thinking of someone and they cross your mind, you're like, oh, I hope they're doing well. I wonder how they're doing. And then within that day or within that hour or within a week, they text you and they're like, hey, how are you doing? You're like, I was just thinking about this person. How crazy is that? How crazy? It's the same thing. And even vice versa. If you message someone kind of out of the blue and then they respond to you and they say, wow, I was just thinking about you. Thinking and having these mental conversations work. Here's what I do to talk to someone and have them say exactly what I want. Exactly. Okay, verbatim. The first thing that I do is I quiet my mind. And this is not hard to do. If you wake up in the morning and you are going about your day, you're brushing your teeth, you wash your face, you're putting your makeup on, you drive to work, you're washing the dishes. These are all subconscious movements. I'm sure there's been times where you've been driving and you don't even remember the drive there or the drive back because your body is in autopilot. Most of our days are set in autopilot. So having mental conversations with people and talking telepathically is something that we innately already do. It's just about making us aware of what we're saying and kind of being aware of when it does manifest into the 3D reality. So when I'm in a relaxed state, I can tell because I can clearly hear the conversation. Let's use this for example. It's right before bedtime and I am about to fall asleep and then I think of someone. Then I start having that conversation and I really tune into their voice, how it sounds, what they're saying, how does it make me feel? And if I want them to say something amazing and I want to feel really good, then I'll have them say certain things to me and eventually they say it. That's it. So one, quiet your mind. You can do this at any time of the day, at any point of the day. Your body is most impressionable right before you go to bed and right when you wake up. And then have the conversation. That's the second step. It's very simple. You're already doing it. We are master manifestors. If you've been watching my videos, which by the way, thank you guys so much for all the comments and the likes. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to say. You have been manifesting your entire life. We just don't become aware of it. We're not awake to the fact that what happens in our reality is based on the thoughts that we continue to think. If the person, let's say you think of that person one time and then they don't reach out, that's okay. I would say if you really want a conversation from this person and you really want that mental conversation to come into the 3D, I would just keep practicing that conversation. And I would make it very simple. For me, my love language is quality time. So I must admit that I will have conversations that are longer than normal because in my head, we're talking for a long time because we're spending a lot of time together. So you can make it as long or as short as you want. It doesn't matter. And yeah, tell me how it goes. If you see results, it can be done at any point, and I think that it's really fun to do. So yeah, tell me how it goes. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.